Hey everyone, Tanya here with my Tanya Tip Tuesday. So first of all, I just want to say hi, and I hope that everybody is having a fantastic day. I have a super itchy nose today. My mom has always said that when you have an itchy nose, that means you're going to kiss a fool. But the only one here in the house is myself and the dog, so I don't know how that's going to work. But anyways, so I wanted to talk to you about the topic that you saw me post in this live video. And for those of you with your mind in the gutter, it is not that kind of safe word. Okay? It's a parent safe word. This is something that my chair is going everywhere. I feel like, woohoo! Party on in my office today. So let me start by asking a question. Hey guys, I see you hopping on. Give me some thumbs up hearts or say hi, because it's not saying who's on, it's just telling me how many people are on with me. Oh, there we go. Marcia. Hey Marcia, how are you? So the names are finally starting to pop up. I always like to say hi to each and every one of you. So here's my topic, and I'm going to explain what made me bring this up. So I was actually talking to one of my coaches, and we were talking about the safe word that Alex and I made, and the reason why we made it, and I told her I'm going to go live and talk about that. So here I am. So, okay, this topic is for parents that have stayed together, both biological parents still with the children, maybe blended families, maybe a boyfriend and girlfriend where maybe the girlfriend has kids from a previous relationship or vice versa. Hey, Robin. And it just any relationship with adults with children, whether one of them have children, both of them have children, whatever it may be, you never have two people. Okay, there we go. I had to switch my connection. The connection was bad, so I'm back. Okay, so you never have two people that parent in the same exact manner. You're going to have one parent, hey Maureen, you're going to have one parent that's real strict and stern. You're going to have the other parent that's more loving and wanting to make sure everybody's okay. Or you're going to have one parent that thinks that the punishment should be like no TV for an entire month, and the other parent's going to be like, okay, that was a little harsh. So parents very rarely agree on punishments or anything like that. Ways of raising. Some parents think the kids should have chores at a very young age. Other parents think that they should just be kids and not have to worry about chores. So there's always something that the parents aren't agreeing on 100% when it comes to raising the children. Like I said, whether it's the biological parents raising the children, whether it's a blended family and one of the parents is not a biological parent, whether it's adopted parents that have adopted the children, either way, the parents are two individual people with two different mindsets. Hey, Vanessa. And when you have two individual people, especially when they're both type A personalities or they're very strong-willed people, and they don't bend and they don't give in, and it's got to be my way. This is the way I want it to be. You're going to have a lot of issues. You might come up with an issue where one parent is giving the punishment and the other parent stops them right in front of the kids and says, nope, I don't agree with that. Here lies the issue. When you're confronting the parent in front of the children that you don't agree with their parenting skills, these children are going to use that. And they're going to do what I call parent shopping. They're going to ask one parent. They're going to ask, sorry, I just got a message. They're going to ask one parent for something. If they don't get the answer they want, they're going to go to the other parent. That is what Tanya Grist calls parent shopping. And my kids learned at a young age, parent shopping does not work. But we have found it very hard in our household. Hey, Angelo, with everything when it comes to parenting, because Alex, for those of you, I don't even know if everybody knows, but he is not their biological father. He married into the three of us. When we had the wedding, it was me, him, and the kids involved. It wasn't just him and I getting married. It was me, him, and the children getting married. And it's been a very rocky road. He has been in their life for 5 years, and we've been married for a few years, but it still isn't easy. So we've talked a lot. When we go on date night, we talk about all these things and we come up with different ideas. So we came up with a safe word. Now, I'm not going to tell you what our safe word is, but we have a safe word. So if he's having a conversation with one of the kids and I either don't like where the conversation's going, or because I know my children a little bit better than he does, seeing that I raised them since they were babies, if I can see that one of them is going to be, let's say, about to flip the switch, as parents know that, how you can just flip that switch real quick and you go from joking to all of a sudden people are crying and screaming and it's a whole bloody mess. I can see in the facial expressions of my children when that switch is about to go. Hi, Ashley. So if I see that that switch is getting ready to be grabbed and pulled up, I'll say the safe word. And when we have agreed that when that safe word is said, both adults stop what they're doing, leave the premises of wherever we are. So if we're in the living room, we leave the living room, we go into our bedroom. And we have a cordial, calm conversation about why the safe word was said. Hey, Rocky. Hey, John. So it helps the parents to be able to parent together, but communicate the parenting level so they can compromise without the kids knowing that that's what's going on. Because once you let the kids know that you're not on the same page with punishments and that you're not on the same page with how you parent, those kids are going to take you for a run for your money. They're going to drag you through the mud and make you do backflips and have you jumping through rings of fire. Kids are smart. Think back to when you were a kid. You knew which parent to go to when you wanted the answer that you wanted. Our kids are even smarter than we are when it comes to things like that. They're smarter than we were. So you have to find a way. Hey, Erica. I'd love seeing new faces on here with me. I hope everyone's having a great day. So you have to find a way to be able to debunk the kids knowing that you're not agreeing. You don't want your kids to know that you're not agreeing. You don't want to tell your kids, well, I don't agree with the way Dad gave you your punishment, so I'm going to lift the punishment when he's not here. All that's telling the kids is I can act however I want because Dad's going to punish me, but Mom's not going to give a shit, and she's going to let me do whatever I want. So I'm just going to act out all the time and I'm never going to do my chores. It's not teaching them responsibility. And it's not teaching them to be responsible for their actions, and that with actions come consequences. So there has to be a common ground between the parents. So Alex and I thought of the safe word. I don't remember if he thought of it, if I thought of it, or if we both thought of it. I think I brought it up and then he said, yeah, that's great. And then he thought of the word. But either way, it was something that we came up with together on date night. Glass of wine always helps come up with solutions like that. And we have implemented it. And it's worked. And then we've even taken it a little step further. And we've implemented it where, like, if I can tell he's mad or frustrated about something and I ask him what's wrong and he says nothing, or vice versa. Because you guys all know my favorite word is I'm fine. That's why I'm reading the book called Stop Saying You're Fine. So when I say I'm fine, he knows something's wrong. And he'll say the safe word. And that means I have to go into the other room and I have to be completely honest with what I'm feeling at that moment. So that word means honesty and trusting in the other person that is not going to end up in a blowout fight. So it definitely takes some strength to utilize it, but we've been utilizing it and it has really, really, really helped our household. Like more than I would have ever thought one word could have. But we put so much behind that one word that when that word gets said, we both go right into action. Because there's times where he's talking to me and I'm not listening because I'm answering a message back, or I'm in the middle of sending an email, or I'm in the middle of answering a text message. So I'm not 100% listening. And I'll tell him I'm not 100% listening. So if it's something important and you really need me to listen, you need to say the safe word so I put my electronics down. So now he also knows, hey, Amy, that if, hey, Michael, he sees my face in an electronic, he needs to give me a moment and say, babe, when you're done, I need your attention. So you guys, communication is big, okay? Which we all know. In any relationship, communication is big. However, safe words are even bigger because it just stops your brain. Because this muscle right here is the strongest muscle in our body. And when our brain is on like rant mode, hey Cecilia, you know when you get in rant mode where you're just pissed off. So anything that happens, you're going to be pissed about it. It could be something great. You could have just won money, but you're going to find something to be pissed off about that money. You're going to be pissed because they're going to take taxes out of that money. You're going to find the negative because your brain is in rant mode. However, if you have that safe word, it almost clicks it. Like, it makes you stop thinking for a minute because you hear that word. And then it makes you think, what does that word mean? Okay? So it has really, really helped. So now the kids see us they see us parenting on an equal level. They see Alex as equal as a parent as they see me. Because we're coming up with compromises to where he doesn't feel like, because I know as a stepfather or a step parent, it's hard to ever feel 100% like that child's parent. And I'm not a step parent, but I can totally see that's how I would feel. Like, I know I'm an important part of their life, but I would never be that child's mother unless for some reason the mother is not in the picture. So I know he feels like he will never be their father. They have a father, but he is their father, another father figure in their life, and they know that. But I don't think he ever held himself to the standard of being a parent in this house. And I feel that us having that safe word gives him that comfort that he can say, what you're doing is wrong and this should be your punishment. But if I'm not 100% agreeing with him, then I'll say the safe word, we'll go talk about it, and then he will go to the child and say, you know what, I think my punishment might have been a little harsh. So this is going to be what the punishment's going to be, and you're going to do X, Y, Z for this. So it really makes it a little bit better because it shows the parents on one level, shows the children that they are equal. There's no dividing. There's no divide and conquer going on in the home. It's the parents and the children. The parents make the rules. The children follow the rules. The parents are on the same level. So it really, really helps because I know in a lot of homes, the parents aren't on the same level and the children know this. And you feel like you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting through to your kids, and that's because they know you're not on the same level. I love water. So, I want you guys to try the safe word in your home. Or if you don't have children, try the safe word in your relationship. If there's something going on in your relationship you're not 100% happy with, and you know that something can be changed, have a nice, cordial, quiet, calm conversation with your significant other. Meaning, don't bring this up when you're already in an argument. We know how well that works. It doesn't. So bring this up, just a random conversation. You know, this has really been bothering me, and I want to talk about it. Whether it be you feel like they're really not paying attention to you when you talk, or you feel that, hey, Monica, how have you been? Or you feel like they're not 100% on board with what you're doing, or they're never 100% there with you, or they're not helping you out. Talk about it, bring it up at any specific time. Don't bring it up when things are going on. Bring it up when nothing's going on. And maybe come up with the safe word that you can use because maybe they don't notice that they're doing it. Hey, Corey. So if they don't notice that they're doing the action that hurts you, you gotta let them know. But I can tell you one thing. If somebody was trying to let me know an action I was doing that was hurting them and they're like, there, right there, that's what I'm talking about, that would piss me off. I would rather them say, chocolate, and then I think to myself, oh, all right, that's what they're talking about. Because then they're not pointing at you, telling you, this is what you're doing wrong. Nobody wants to see that. But if you have a safe word like chocolate, pancakes, bananas, whatever it is, if that word is said, it's going to trigger their mind to think, okay, what did I just do? Safe words really, really work in so many aspects in life. It helps in relationships and it helps in the parenting. But for those of you that are just hopping on, as soon as I get off, watch the replay because I talked a lot about how the safe word has been helping Alex and I be on that equal level ground in parenting. And I didn't go live on my Instagram with this because my kids are on my Instagram. So I shared it here on my Facebook tip of the day. I'll find a different way to share it with my Instagram people. But I just want to share with you guys because it's something that has really helped us. We've been implementing it now for a few weeks. I mean, nothing major has gone on that he's had to give a punishment, but we have definitely used the safe word in a few situations. He's used it. I've used it. Like when he sees me getting hot-headed and getting ready, he can see when I'm about to blow my top. He'll say the safe word, and it forces me to walk away from the situation. He'll talk me down. He'll let me get it all out, all my frustration out, and then I'll go and talk to either Kayla or Ryan or whoever I was talking to on the phone about that situation. So the safe word really, really helps. It helps both parents be better at parenting. And it helps the parents be better at parenting together. A unit. A family is a unit. That means you're in it together. So stop trying to be in it by yourself and be in it together. So I'm dying to know if you guys try this out. So if any of you end up trying out the safe word, I would love for you to send me a message. Hey, I tried out the safe word, it worked. Or if you have any questions about this safe word that Alex and I have been using, I'm not going to tell you what the word is, but if you have a question about how to utilize it or how to put it, how to implement it, feel free to send me a message. I would love to share with you all the details, but I know it has helped us, so I hope that it helps you, because parenting did not come with a manual. It is not an easy job. It's one of the hardest jobs on the planet, and you don't get paid for it. So why not try to find little tips and solutions to help it, just help it get a little bit easier, because it doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be hard at all. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. I'm going to go make myself some lunch, and I'm going to go look outside, because it looks kind of sunny from my office, but I'm going to go see what it looks like on my lounge chair, and I just might end the rest of my day in the lounge chair, because I can. Because that's what I get to do. I can work from anywhere, and my lounge chair is calling my name today, because for me, being outside, soaking up the vitamin D, reading a book, answering my messages, checking in with my group members, that for me, that's life. I just want life to be easy and relaxing, and that's my relaxing place. That's where I do my best thinking, and so that's where I like to work. That's where I like to work. Thank you, Monica. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you later. And don't forget to check in for Thirsty Thursday. Same time, same place, but on Thursday, because I'm going to show you how to make a healthy mango madness smoothie. Have a good day, guys. Bye.